How do you make a stylized casual VFX? Do you draw every sequence? I used to do that as well. It's so painful, isn't it? Let me show you how to make your process more efficient. So, stay tuned. Welcome to Woo Art, everybody. I'm gonna show you the way of making cute stylized explosion VFX. Firstly, make a comp for the smoke shape. I'm gonna make an ellipse shape for the guideline. Change its color and size. Cloud particles will disappear around that red stroke. It will give a nice consistency to this explosion VFX. Set this layer as a guide layer and lock this up to prevent misclicks. Okay, let's make a cloud particle. Change its size. Of course, you can do that with third-party plugins. But in this tutorial, I won't use any external plugins. When you animate this particle, you shouldn't use these parameters. We're going to use the parameters inside of the shape group. I'll show you the reason later. Since it's about an explosion, it has to be stretched at the beginning. Like this. And move it a little. Click these stopwatch icons to make them be able to animate. We're gonna make a sequence effect with 9 frames, so move your indicator to frame number 8. The timeline starts from frame number 0, so this is the 9th frame. Press N to reset work area. When you right-click on the work area bar, you will see Trim Comp to Work Area. That changes the duration of composition by the length of work area. Click it. Okay, cool. Keep animating the particle. The particle reaches the stroke in the middle of the timeline and shrinks during the last section of the timeline and disappears at the end. Like this. Choose the last keyframe of position and second keyframe of scale and press F9 to ease its speed. Okay, so particle moves like this. Let's make it a bit more dynamic. Right-click on the last keyframe of its position and open up the keyframe velocity window. Change this value to 75%. Then the particle moves faster. Adjust the position a little because now it exceeds the comp size. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna make 5 chunks of clouds. Change its name. Press U to close properties. Duplicate it and press R to open the rotation property. And rotate it. Duplicate 3 more particles. These particles will be a mainstream of each chunk. Go to the middle and adjust the rotation a bit more. Press S to open up the scale and adjust them. Just try to make it look irregular. Duplicate the main particles and make sub-ones. There are no rules, so just make the shape you want by adjusting scale and rotation. If the pattern is too repetitive, it makes the effect boring. So just avoid that. Okay, I think it's almost done in terms of shape. Adjust the details a bit. Change the names. Right now, every particle disappears at the same time and it's boring. So I'm gonna differentiate the endpoint. When you choose the layer and press Alt bracket, you can change its endpoint by the location of the indicator. So the fundamental rule is bigger particles last longer than smaller ones. Yeah, when it's done, it's time to readjust the keyframes to fit with the endpoint. It's very straightforward. Just don't forget to readjust the keyframes in the middle. Okay, it's nice. It's hard to recognize any patterns. Let's make it look more like a cloud. Create an adjustment layer and add a Gaussian blur. We're going to use a simple choker. With these effects, you can boost an alpha of images below this. Put the negative number, then you will see. It makes the conjunction part smoother. Like this, it's cool, right? Without simple choker, the image looks like this. The intensity of these effects should change with time as well. So activate animation by clicking the clock watch icons. The flow is up to you, but I'm gonna make it weak at the beginning and make it stronger in the middle. Because I think it would be nice to see more a dynamic shape at the beginning rather than a smooth one. For now, we put negative numbers into simple choker, so it expands the image below. But if we put positive numbers into the same effect, it will shrink the image. Let's try that at the end of this sequence. As you can see, it just works the opposite way around. I'm gonna use it to make the clouds disappear. Like this. Adjust the values until you find the best shape. Okay, I think it's enough. Make a new comp with the cloud comp. Change the names. I'm gonna add a tint effect to the cloud comp and change its color. Add an inner shadow on the Layer Stars tab. Change the values to add volume to the cloud. It basically works almost the same as Photoshop. Okay, cool. We should animate some values of the inner shadow, because the alpha area shrinks. So activate distance, choke, and size properties. And decrease its values at the end of the sequence. Okay, the base is done. Duplicate the cloud comp. Open it. I'm gonna put this one on top of the first cloud comp. So reduce the number of cloud particles. Move back to the main comp and duplicate the first cloud. Press and hold Alt key and drag the second cloud to the duplicated comp to replace it, and reduce its size a little. For now, the inner shadow is too big for its size, so let's reduce these properties as well. Press U to open up every keyframe inside. Adjust the values. Make the cloud behind a bit darker. Okay, it's going well. I want to make it disappear more smoothly. Let's animate its opacity. Just a little. And add a little bit of blur at the end. Start from here and increase it until the end. Should be stronger. And it would be nice to enhance the impact at the beginning. Add a CC radial blur. Change its type to straight zoom and increase the amount. Set the value to 0 here. The shape at the end doesn't look nice. Adjust it a bit more. As I said before, there are no rules, so just follow your sense of creativity. I just want to make it look like a cloud, not liquid. Okay, it's better. Let's animate the colors. Activate both properties and press U to open up all activated properties. I'm gonna change its color to make it look like explosion cloud. So it starts from very bright yellow color, turns to red, and turns to gray at the end. Okay, not bad. Duplicate the Cloud 2 comp and add a bit of blur. Get rid of the inner shadow from this comp and change the blending mode to additive. Okay then, it looks like a glow. Press T to open up the opacity property and make it disappear very quickly. Okay, nice. Just adjust a small detail. By clicking this icon, you can change the background setting. Now you can check the transparent part. It's almost done. Let's add an impactful flash at the beginning. Add a diamond shape. Change its size like this. Rotate it. Duplicate it. and make them cross each other. Just avoid making it symmetrical. It'll appear only for the first 2 frames, so make it smaller in the second frame. And press Alt bracket to cut the end. Duplicate the flash layers, put them below, change its color and add a bit of blur. Change the blending mode and make it slightly bigger. Okay, nice. Finally, I'm gonna add some sparks on top of this. Duplicate the Cloud 2 comp. And adjust the particles inside. Make them smaller. Put it into the main comp. Change its size and color. Go to the Layer Styles menu and add a drop shadow to this layer. Change the size, blend mode, distance, and size. When you increase spread value, it makes the glow stronger. And change the layer's blending mode as well. Okay, perfect. I think the sparks should disappear a bit earlier. So move every particle in the composition 1 frame earlier. Okay, it's almost done. I'm gonna add smaller sparks. Duplicate the spark comp and adjust its size and rotation. Let's animate the position of sparks to make it look like it's affected by wind. Move them just a little bit. Okay, we made the explosion. Using this method, you can easily modify anything like color, shape, timing, etc. So I highly recommend learning this. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're excited about the next tutorial, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. This is the end of the video. See you next time. Bye!